What's good, y'all? It's Tad speaking. Welcome back to the MTE podcast. I think this is episode 6. Thank you for listening to the first 5. I understand it's not really at its peak right now, but we just figuring it out as we go. Sometimes you just got to put your stuff out there. Sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith, whether you know or have any knowledge of it or not. So hopefully when you guys listen to these, you realize that each episode is getting better. And also for yourself that sometimes you just gotta start and it may have to look ugly first before it looks like a masterpiece. But that's neither here or there. Today, we're gonna talk about the person you become matters more than the goals you reach. So this will be a fun topic to talk about. If you would like, take a sit back, grab you some food, get you a little bev, listen to what I'm about to say. We spend so much of our lives chasing goals, more money, better health, a bigger house, more followers. But the question truly is that I don't think we don't ask enough. Who are you becoming while chasing all of those things? Because one day you will reach some of those goals, if not all of them. And if you don't like the person staring back at you in the mirror, the achievement won't feel the way you imagined. Self care comes first. Knowing yourself comes first, too. You can have a goal, you can have dreams, but putting yourself behind all of those ambitions, getting to know yourself, is the last thing you'll do. You will have a hard time. And that's the truth. Goals are important. They give us direction, but you also got to know that goals are also temporary. Identity is permanent. The destination matters, but the person who arrives there matters even more. I have about four parts. Four parts that we're gonna go through today. Part one: character outlasts achievements. People remember accomplishments, but they never forget character. The way you treat people, the promises you keep, the integrity you have when no one is watching. Those things leave a legacy that success alone never can. I want you to think about something when I say something like that. You see a lot of people out here accomplishing a lot of great things, beautiful things, masterpiece. You see them on a pedestal entitled have everything they want. But deep down, they're struggling. Deep down, They don't truly know themselves. They just know what they can do for others. They know what they can do when there's a deadline due, but they don't know how they react to things. They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to explain if someone were to ask them, "Who are you?" without their accolades. And that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Build your character in the mix of your journey and the mix of the walk. It's not just about going after something, it's about getting to know you. Your reputation is built the moment nobody applauds. Just think about it like that. Part two, success doesn't replace self respect. You can't buy peace, you can't purchase confidence, you can't fake self respect. Those things are earned by keeping the promises you make to yourself. Every workout you finish, every difficult conversation you have, every time you choose discipline over excuses. Self respect needs to work hand in hand with success. They need to be on the team. It shouldn't be one after the other. And if you decide to do one after the other, self respect comes first. Have a good rep. Be good, not just around others, but for yourself, to yourself. That self talk, that self esteem that grows from within. Yes, you can get all types of, great feedback from the outside. You can get a lot of, you know, great words and messages to where they would lift your soul up a little bit, but the soul only stays up if you truly believe that on the inside. The external is temporary, the internal is eternal. Part three, the person, no, I'm sorry, build the person, not just the dream. A lot of people obsess over building the business, building the body, building the career. But don't forget to build the person who's responsible for all of it. If you become someone with discipline, humility, wisdom, resilience, you'll be able to build almost anything. It's almost like trusting within, trusting in yourself because of all the work you've done before you started to build something or while you were building something, something special on the outside and the inside. Part four, your legacy begins today. Legacy isn't something that starts when you're old. It starts when you decide today's choices. Every interaction, every habit, every opportunity to do the right thing. You're writing your story long before anyone reads it. Think about something. When you were on that bed before you transition, and you gave your family, your friends, your loved ones of a younger generation a book about your story, a book about your autobiography, all the documents, all the times alone, all the times with others, all the great moments, all the sad moments. If you give them all those things, what would their reaction be when they read that story? Just think about it like that, just for a second. What would their reaction be? Will they be proud? Will they feel bad? Will they understand? Will they love you even more? All those things is up to you on how they read your story. But the day-to-day work, what you do today, it matters more than you realize. Each day matters very much, especially if you're trying to leave a great legacy behind. Leave a story behind that almost anyone would shed a tear of happiness when they read it. A little bit of a, we're going to talk about a little bit of all four together. Imagine reaching every goal you've ever dreamed about. Then imagine looking back and realize you lost your peace, your values, or your integrity along the way. That isn't success. Real success comes when real success is becoming someone you are proud to be, whether the world notices or not. I appreciate y'all for listening today. It was a short little podcast, but I think this was more intentional. I want to make these a little shorter. Um, I feel like these are going to be better. Maybe they'll be longer once I start doing more, but I feel like the first 5 episodes, and y'all can let me know. But in earlier stages, I feel like I was trying to reach a certain time, but speaking in laps, sometimes I just want to be direct and then have a little side note, little side story on the outside, some pizzazz. But thank y'all for listening today. I appreciate it. You know, hopefully your bed was good. Hopefully your food was good. But I want you to sit down, close your eyes, lay down as I give you this closing. Before today ends, ask yourself this one question: am I becoming someone my future self will be proud of? Don't just chase the destination, build the person who deserves to arrive there. Thank you once again for spending time with me today. My name is Tab. This is the MTE podcast. Until next time, master the energy.